Hey, everybody. Welcome to another great episode of Dad Jokes and Crypto. Or if you're dyslexic, Crypto and Dad Jokes.
Or, yeah, crypto and dad jokes. Yeah.
Or Dad Jokes and Crypto.
Yeah. Either one. We'll take it.
They both work.
We both specialize in both of them. So
I specialize more in Dad Jokes. You're
yeah.
crypto
No,
savvy and Dad
same.
Jokes.
I more dad jokes myself. So
So we were going to talk about today. We just kind of wanted to fill everybody in on what limit buys are and how you would execute those. Is that correct?
that is correct.
All right. Do you want to show some of our viewers and audience this, my amazing co-host,
I do.
Robert?
I want to show them.
Robert.
So I'm just going to jump in and share my screen here. So here you will notice we are on the Coinbase website. So you can also do the same thing from your phone, but I'll just show you quick here on the website for you. So to do a limit order, first of all, you have to have some crypto assets. And we just have like $10 here of USDC just for purposes of creating this video. So what you want to do is you'll want to navigate. If you're on the desktop, you click on your little silhouette guy up here in the top right corner and go to advanced trading. And then you get this that might look a little intimidating, but basically what it's doing is it's showing you candles, like where the price action has been over the last X amount of time. You can adjust that down here.
So what is a candle for our viewers?
Oh, candle, yeah. So they call these things candles. So this they call like a red candle. This is a green candle. And what that means is that for a certain time frame, the price went up or down. Green means up, red means down. Green go, red stop.
You want to buy on red and sell on green. Is that correct? Is that what
Yeah,
a lot of traders say?
Yeah, you always want to buy. I've also heard they say buy when there's blood in the streets, which also corresponds with red. So basically, the thought process behind that is when everyone else is terrified to buy something because the price has just plummeted and they're like losing money or whatever, if you have money that you can invest, that's a great time to do it because it's like a fire sale. Everything's cheap. You can basically just scoop stuff up at a low price. And then once everything does recover, which it always has, not financial advice, but once you do that, then basically you buy really low, watch the price re-establish where it was at, bada boom, bada bing. You make
like little mini Black Friday sales then.
Exactly. There's always
jump right into
yeah,
an altcoin or a coin that you like. And
yeah. And kind of a common term you'll hear once you get into the crypto space is buy the dip, buy the dip. And that's what they call that. So when it dips down, you have a few red candles in a row. Like here would be a good time to buy because look what happened after. Bada, 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 bada. And these like long skinny lines here are what they call wicks. So it kind of looks like a candle wick basically. And that's if there was like a real quick price action up and down or it came back or something like that. Just like a real quick movement basically. So yeah, you can change a lot of things in here. I'm not a real charts guy, so I don't know like what are good charts to look at and things, but you can basically extend or decrease the timeline that you're looking at here. But over here on the right-hand side is where you can do your different types of buys. So there's a limit, a market, and a stop limit. Not sure exactly what the stop limit is. To be honest, I haven't used it, but we can get into that maybe later once I figure it out. But so first you can go in and you can click on market buy here and you basically will type in how much you want to spend. In this case, we just put $10 and then you just buy XRP. And then that buys it exactly at the price that it's at right now, what they call the market price. And then you, in this case, like if we were to buy $10 worth of USDC, it would give us 15.382229 XRP. And so we just buy it, goes right into our account, we have it. But if we're looking for potentially a dip in the market, like let's say it just went up high and we're like, okay, it's up here at like 64, 65 cents. We think it might retrace down to like 55 cents or 50 cents or something like that. You can go in here with a limit price and say, okay, I want to wait until it gets to 55 cents. At that point, I'm going to go ahead and buy my $10 worth of US or XRP from my USDC account, and then you hit this buy XRP here, and then it basically puts that order in. So the second that the price drops down to that, it could be even for like a half a second, it just drops real quick and comes back up. It will still execute that buy order, and then you've locked in that price for whatever asset you're looking for.
So even if it shows it like on these little wicks over here, these little red wicks like drop down. So when it jumps down like that or
Yeah.
plops down, it might even have the potential to buy it at 55 cents right there and then jump right back up to 65 cents almost immediately.
Yeah.
And you've just saved yourself 10 cents on every coin that you bought.
Yeah. And say, for example, you put your buy point at this 58 cents. And if you see this wick drop down there, and we don't know how long it was, but it was pretty short, went clear down and just boom, right back up to 62 cents, right? So I mean, that doesn't sound like a lot, but once you get into purchasing more and more, like let's say you had $1,000 worth and you save that 10 cents, or I guess in this case, 6 cents or whatever, 5 cents. But you're able to buy so many more tokens at that point, and you've locked in a little bit lower price for yourself too. So that's kind of, I mean, the beauty of limit buys, to be honest.
And limit buys, correct me if I'm wrong, they have to come from your USDC, your US dollar coin, into an asset that you want to purchase. So you have to have money in USDC to purchase the limit buy. Is that correct? Or can you change your USDC? Do you know?
I think you can do USDC. You might be able to do. I think you can do just plain like US dollars.
Okay.
Because you can add cash as US dollars or as USDC. So USDC is the USDC coin. It's actually like a token.
So it stands for United States dollar coin, right?
Right, and it's basically it equals $1. And so it's just basically a crypto version of a dollar bill, basically. So, but yeah, so that's kind of the basis of limit buys. Why they're cool is because you can lock in a potential limit price, and you can also do that when you're selling it too. So let's say you're like, okay, I want to sell when I have reached, whatever, like let's say you think XRP is going to jump up to $2 the next day. You go in and change your limit price to $2, and then you execute that. And then that way also too, if you're asleep and the price jumps up to $2 and then drops down to $1, in the hour, hours you're asleep, it still executes that sell order. So you don't miss out on all that, price action. So it's pretty cool. Like, if you're looking to buy, you can put low limit orders, and then when it does dip down for whatever reason, you can scoop it up. And same thing, you're like, okay, I think I'll make as much money as I want to make on this at X amount, and then you can just put your sell order in, and bada boom, bada bing.
That's so cool.
It is cool, really cool. But yeah, that's kind of a rough overview of limit buys.
That is really cool. I think those are pretty neat, actually. So
yeah, pretty sweet.
Yeah, the more you dig into it, the more interesting crypto and everything like that is. So I agree. Yeah. A question for you, and this is not financial advice by any means, and I hope that I'm not blindsiding you in any way either. But for somebody
I don't have my contacts in, so I could be blindsided.
For somebody that's just getting started in crypto, like if one of our viewers is just coming into it brand new, is now a good time to invest, or would you, if it were you, would you wait until the bull market or after the bull run?
No, I think now is a good time to invest. There obviously were better times, like say, 6, 8, 12 months ago, a lot of the prices were lower, but I think I've said this before, and maybe more than once, but the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. And so what that means is basically, even though you may have missed out on what your funds could have grown to if you would have, invested in, whatever, like, XRP got down to the 30 cents or 29 cents or whatever, and you could have doubled your money just now, let alone what it's going to do in the next year and a half to 2 years. But so the cool thing about that is if even if you do it now, you can still lock in some gains, and there will still be ups and downs. And even after the Bitcoin halving, Q2 of 2024, everything will start moving up, but there'll still be ebbs and flows. And if you actually utilize these limit buys, you'll still be able to potentially catch some pretty low prices on things and still make really cool gains. So I would say, if it's something that you're like concerned about, and if you think like, oh, I missed these big gains, I don't think so. I think crypto can do some pretty wild stuff, and there's potential for it to just go nuts. And so even if you don't make huge gains this time around, like, and I think we experienced this last bull run, at least I did, and I think we've talked about it a few times, but you still, like, the value of what you learn about the market and how it works is pretty important, I think. And that might be more worthwhile than actually what you earn in crypto or what you make. So just understanding that, getting into crypto, kind of learning how it works, learning what it does for cycles, can be really pretty beneficial, regardless of what kind of monetary gain you get.
Agreed.
Yeah.
110%. I agree with that. So
those are my thoughts.
I like it. I like your thoughts. So one more question for you.
Sorry, yes, sir.
Before we leave everybody here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what kind of vehicle Santa's elves drive?
Yeah, Ford Focus.
Toyotas.
Bah. And they probably make them in their toy shop.
Yes.
So kind of along those same lines, why did the Invisible Man turn down the job offer?
Why?
He couldn't see himself doing it.
But I wish I was invisible sometimes. And then I wouldn't have to go to work. Couldn't see myself working.
Yeah, I mean, kind of easy.
If I had really bad eyesight, I couldn't see myself doing it either. So
true. That's why I take one contact out.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Good
if you
fun.
like this, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe to us.
Like, subscribe. Load us with some more questions.
Any comments? If you guys want to throw in additional dad jokes and stuff for us, we love hearing new dad jokes also. Yeah. So anyway.
And if we find any good ones, we'll turn them into shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks everybody.
Take care.